Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, and welcome to our week 6 battle in the UBL, where this week we're going up against GENGAR, coach of the Boston Cyndaquils. Unfortunately, again, I know this is my third week in a row. I'm going to have to apologize for not actually giving the full presentation pre-game about the team and the breakdown and all that kind of good stuff, or any sort of funny commentary. But unfortunately, I'm stuck here with life. Life is kicking my ass, so it's really not fun. What really sucks is I wanted to give Incog a lot more kudos this time around. Or not this time around, but a lot more kudos pre-game than I did previous. And then what I'm trying to say is when I was doing like the draft recap stream for the UBL, I asked a lot of people would Incog regret drafting the way he did, because when he did, he drafted in such that he made sure that he drafted his mid-tier Pokemon first, then his higher tier Pokemon after, and a lot of people questioned it. But it's really worked out well for him. Now, I'm not saying that's the best way to draft, because it's very hard to get it done right, but he has done it right, and his team caused an awful lot of problems. Now, he does have a Buzzhold. He has elected not to bring it. Delighted, because that opens the door for my Doug the Thug to potentially sweep, because we're bringing D-Dance Thug, Fizzdeath, Rotom, we're bringing Freya, which I am going to lead with because I want to get offensive pressure off first. We brought Spidef Lando for the Gengar, because that is actually a major threat to my team. I brought Drifblim as our Cover Ignite switch-in, and then I brought a Choice Banded Barraskewda just to be able to break through his team. But the big play here, you guys, is as good luck, have fun, Incog, and definitely go check out his channel. Link to that is in the description down below, as well as all the other UBL coaches. Definitely go check them all out, check out all the battles and all that kind of good stuff. But as he brought in his part, beautiful. Really happy with that, because I would love to get a big hit off on Pert immediately here. The reason being is like Swampert can just get a really big hit off, so I can get rocks off pretty easily, and me just being able to get a hit off on Swampert is pretty nice. So I am going to go for the Side Shock. If he pivots out into the, as he is going to draw into the Cover Ignite, that's when we can really hurt him. As we see Kroos, is he does indeed pivot out into Cover Ignite. I'm very happy with that. That's kind of where I want to be. I do have the T-Bolt. I have the Berry to shut down this Cover Ignite. As I see a little bit of chip. Do I see an item? I see lefties. That's fine. I didn't see pressure, and that was something I was thinking he might bring. We have brought a special Lando T this week because he might have that mirror armor shenanigans. I'm going to go for the T-Bolt. I'm going to break this thing, because this thing does kind of shut me down a little bit. So I'm just going to go for the T-Bolt. I'm going to be like, yeah, son, get out of here. Break this thing a little bit. And then with the Iron Head, which he's probably going to go for, as he's probably running a few calcs to figure out, am I specs? Probably not. Am I scarfed? I am going to go for the T-Bolt. As we do a nice chunk. A U-turn. Okay. Nice. That'll do for me. That will do nicely for me. Who's your switch in here? Gengar, definitely. Gengar is your 100% switch in. No doubt about it. You have to go into Gengar. You have to spook me out. You know I'm not Scarf now, so you go into Gengar. Skylark. There we go. Absolutely. I'm going straight into my Lando here. Not even thinking twice. We go straight into Lando, and I want to see what damage this Gengar is going to do to me. Immediately. Really, I want to see if it's Specs. Specs is a massive problem for me. Massive problem for me. But hopefully my Spidef Lando can do the job. And we'll see. If he is Choice Specs, Shadow Ball can do up to 52%, so we got to watch out for that. If he's Sludge Wave, around 30%, so we wait and see. But I kind of want him to... depending on the damage, right, we'll be able to... Oh, double. As he goes back out into Cover Ignite. Alright. I see you, big dog. I see you. That's a good read by him. We're going to go on to Orlando. I probably will see the mirror armor. That's okay. That's alright. Sorry about that, my phone, by the way, guys. As I said, I'm crazy busy. With live, like, crazy busy. Mirror armor. I was expecting that. I am going to go for the gravity this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna go gravity. I'm gonna put you in a bit of spot of butter. Let me see what you went for. I'm probably Roost. Yeah, Roost. That's okay. Now, what's your play? What's your play? What do you do now? Now that you've seen me go for Gravity, what do you do? Your U-turn Roost. I could get rocks off here, as you probably want to switch, so I am going to go for my Stealth Rocks. Because you ain't going to stay in here and eat a ground type attack. Now, if you do, brave, but I am going to go for my rocks, because I would definitely like to be able to punish the Gengar switch. I would love to be able to punish this Corviknight Knight switch in every time. It helps me, allows me to break it with my Lele a lot more. I would love to be able to punish the Cutie Fly, the Lycanroc, the Eldegoss. I would expect the Eldegoss now. Is that Eldegoss? It is. Oh, I think that's a reference to Eldegoss from Three Houses, which is pretty slick. Pretty slick. Eldegoss doesn't have too much in the way of moves. So I can just go for a U-turn here, and I think I will. As he was probably forced to go into Eldegoss there just to be able to try and deal with my Gravity Lando, and he's like, damn, now Corviknight Knight's not exactly a check for Lando anymore, and I haven't lost anything here. I've just reviewed my tech, but I did get my rocks off. The Corviknight Knight would probably going to have to go for a Roost at some point. I expect the Eldegoss probably just goes for a Giga Drain or a Leech Seed. Oh, he's going to U-turn here. Oh, sorry, he's going to hard switch back out into Corviknight Knight, who may want to defog, but I'm okay with that. I'm just going to U-turn about. I think I'll bring in my, as we see, next to no damage there, but it's free because I don't have Rocky Helmet Chip to worry about. As I'm going to bring in my Rotom Heat all day here. If he elects to do any wildness, then that's fine. I don't think he stays in. I think he goes down to Pert all day because Pert will give him free rocks himself. So I think Toxic's not bad here. I think if we go for the Toxic, I lose nothing by going for Toxic. If he stays in and goes for the defog, brave, but that's fine. If he goes down to Pert, I get Toxic off on Pert, and then I will eventually he will get his rocks off. Not ideal, obviously, but I at least get something there, which is fine. But get a Toxic off on Pert, and then proceeding to bring in my Drifblim, or proceeding to bring in something else. It does actually withdraw Pert, I imagine. There we go. Please land. Please land. As we get a little bit of damage. We do land. Beautiful. That's perfect. I like that a lot. Okay, Pert's in here now. Do you flip turn? Do you flip turn? As we see lefties as well. I reckon you get off rocks because that's what you really wanted at the start of the game. So if you want to get off rocks, do I bring in my Barrack Scooter here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, before he gets his rocks off, we bring our Barrack Scooter here. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So I think he goes for rocks here. He went for flip turn instead. Okay, we do eat that at the very, very least. Now I don't know who he goes out into here. Maybe Eldegoss, which is fine. If Eldegoss is Scarfed, that's a little bit scary. Now, obviously, Eldegoss gets the Death boost and all that. I don't think I want to stay in here because I did not see an item there, and that kind of spooks me. So, with that in mind, I think I go out into Rotom Heat. Reason why I pick Rotom Heat is because it's easier. It's a little bit easier for me to. I don't need this thing because I don't have Buzzwole. That's basically it. As we see Rapid Spin. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm going to go for an Overheat, I think. Because if it goes down to Swampert, it's just good chip on Swampert. So I think we do that. He did good positioning that there for himself. There's Pert. All good. We're going to go for an Overheat. Get the damage. That's perfectly fine. Just getting good reliable chip on Pert is nice because Like, you can't do, like, he's going to get worn down. Like, he eventually will just get worn down because we've got the toxic damage, and it's just a matter of time that Pert will eventually die. So it's not bad. I think we could go out into Driftbloom here. Do I go into Driftbloom? I don't necessarily think we do that just yet. He's going to go Rocks. Yeah, I think we go into Driftbloom. If he goes Rocks, then I can just defog them away. So I think that's probably our safer play there. I don't want Rocks on my side of the field either, because it can wear down my team quite effectively with the team I brought this week. So I definitely do not want that. He goes for Flip Turn again, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. Who do you go into? Gengar? Gengar, surely. Lycanroc instead. Okay. Fair enough. That's a free Lando, right? All day here, so I'm just going to go into my Lando. If he reads that, fair play to him. But I'm just going to go into my Lando. And we'll have to try and wrestle the momentum back in this game pretty quickly, as we get into it. If he's SD here, nice brain, but I doubt it. Toxic, okay. Good, nice, solid brain. That is definitely a nuisance, but I can't fault him for that. Cannot fault him for that at all. I think I can definitely U-turn here, because if you stay in here, you're mad. I could also get my rocks off here, which is pretty nice, but I think we U-turn because he's either going to bring the Ailgos or the Corvic Knight. And if he brings in the Ailgos, he's going to get a free, he's just going to get Rapid Spin off. Now, he did bring in this thing, which I am surprised about, but it is what it is. I would have thought he would have maybe preserved this, or maybe brought in the Eldegoss to protect himself, but maybe he was worried about the U-turn, which is also fine. We're going to go in here. I think we could go into Driftbloom is designed to deal with this, so I think we do that instead. I could bring my Driftbloom. Driftbloom is designed to be able to kind of come in on this thing, wear it down a little bit, get a Will-O-Wisp off. If it brings in Pert here, fine. Like, I'm not too fussed about it. I am just going to go for my Will-O-Wisp first. I should outspeed this thing, so I go for the Will-O-Wisp. Whoever comes in other than Swampert is going to get burned, because we don't miss because we're Ghost type, which is very, very nice. Can't complain. What does he do here? I think he might U-turn. I haven't seen the bulk up power trip, so he actually has elected to stay in, so we'll see what he goes for. But we are going to get the burn, which is nice. So you're burnt. Heavy Slam. That's not going to do too much to me, which I'm happy out, which I'm very, very happy with. Very, very happy with. Now here's the thing. I don't know how much Strength Sap does here, but I know we do quite a bit. So sorry, I don't know how we do it again because he's got the mirror armor. Don't know if it works or not. But I'm gonna go Hex first because I want to get that damage off, and we'll see. Okay, he's very Spadef. Very Spadef. But we got a nice chip off there. You're going to bring in whom? Lycanroc, probably. Which is fair. Which is fair. I can't fault that. So we'll see. We might bring Lycanroc, then double out into Corvic Knight again. He might like that, so we'll see. We'll see if he does that indeed. But Lycanroc with the Psychic goes down to Skylark. This Gengar. Again, we don't think twice. Go on to Lando. I want to see what this Gengar does. We will now see the damage. Up against my Lando. Do we have is there a chance here? Dazzling Gleam. We're at 137 there. I don't know where we came down from though, unfortunately. But Dazzling Gleam, if he's at +1. Yeah, I think he's in trouble here. I don't think he stays in. I could go for EP, but I'm going to go for my rocks instead. If it gives him Ailgos, then so be it. As he's going to withdraw. I still don't know what this Gengar is. I could be scarfed. He is going to get the Ailguard in here instead this time, which I'm okay with. Get the rocks off. Now, he's either going to go Rapid Spin or fast. Or a It's either Rapid Spin or Giga Drain. What do I want here? Do I want to U-turn? I don't know what his turn move is on his Covert Knight. That's the scary thing. And I'm a little bit afraid of that. I think I U-turn here. And I go out into Lele. Okay, we do know he's slow at the very least. It's a nice chunk of damage, which is good. We see Rocket Helmet. Cool. Now I gotta be a lot more careful with my Lando now. I think we go Drift Bloom is the play actually. Drift Bloom is the play all day here because I block the Rapid Spin and then I could go for a Willow. It's completely free. And we go from there. Aromatherapy. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Obviously a bit of a nuisance, but it is what it is. I will go for a... It's a Willow is free again here, so I'm just going to go for it. And we'll see what happens. I do outspeed. I'm going to land no matter what. If it brings in the Covert Knight, so be it. Out goes the Edelgos. In comes the Covert Knight, which I'm going to burn. Again, there's no problem. Doesn't bother me. The rocks do dig in. So I'm just going to get that. Do I want to go for the Strength Sap here? What's the... I think we... On Mirror Armor, I think is what it's called. I'm going to go... I think the first thing we do is we go for a Hex. I think that's the first thing we do. As we get big damage there at Roost, yeah. I think we go... No, I don't really want to go for the Strength Sap, really. Well, we do get a big HP increase here if I go for it. But I'm also buffing him up, so... I don't know how keen I am on that. I think we go... I think I do... I think we go Hex again. I think we go Hex again. I want to break him. I want to break this so I can bring in my Lele. I think that's the play. I think that's the play. As he goes U-turn. I don't know why he didn't stall us out there. But I'm okay with that. Lycanroc obviously has to be the switch in. Gengar still knocking around and I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that at all. But at least I have an idea as to what his team is. There is the Lycanroc, as he takes a little bit of damage from the step box being up. And I see that you're lefties. Cool. We ain't staying in here. We are... I could go into Doug here. I am doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I think we can do it. I think Doug the Thug is the play. Doug the Thug. Doug the Thug. Stone Edge. Perfect. He misses. I think at this point, no matter what, if he's got the Evolite with the... I'm just looking at the Cutie Fly versus my Scrafty. If I go for the D-Dance here, I get to +1. Oh, it's a roll. I got it. I'm going for it though. I'm D-dancing. I'm going to D-dance. I want to see what he wants to do. I'm going to D-dance. Play rough. Oh, you dirty whore. I forgot. Oh, nice. Okay, fair enough. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Okay. I thought that was safe to switch in. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Bad play. I do get a free liquidation here though. Actually, I don't really. Now that I think about it. I have to go poison jab because of Eldegoss. So I have to go poison jab. I have to make that read. If he stays in, fair play to him. But I have to be like, that does suck. But he brought the tech. I didn't think he would have had the play rock, but he did. I always seem to forget that a Pokemon has a move lately. I don't know why. Like, same with in FIFA the other day. Like, when I was battling Deancey, I forgot I got Mystical Fire. I just seem to forget. I'm just like, I can stop here. Right. And then, no, it's got Play Rough. Do not tell me everything on my... No, everything's fine. Everything on my own PC there just froze. And I was like, no. Give me this. Give me this. I don't know how much we're doing, but let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Light Rock managed to get my Scrafty. Perfect. At least we managed to revenge that really quickly. Which isn't too bad. Swampert still knocked around us, so this is very free Swampert. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Cutiefly still there. In comes this thing. This is safe, definitely. A lot more safe for him. I'm not too sure what we'll do here. I would like to keep the Rotom Heat alive. The Lando does good against the Lycanroc. And Freya is very, very good here too. That sucks that we lost Scrafty, because that definitely did stall Gengar a lot. And Shadow Ball's way more free now. Like, way more free. I'm going to have to... I think when it comes to Lycanroc, we just got to... No, I can't just sack Lando here, really. I got to go out into... Is Rotom to play? No, yes it is. I gotta go into Rotom. I took up a whole minute there, by the way, which sucked, but losing Scrafty the way I did is not great. D-Gleam, Shadow Ball, okay. How much do you do? That's a lot of damage. Rotom. That's a lot of damage for something that I'm not a big fan of. That's scarf damage. So you're more than likely scarfed. So I need to lose something here. And I'm going to lose the Drifloon. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose the Drifloon instead. I should have switched out to Drifloon immediately, but I'm going to sack the Drifloon, which is a pain, but it has to be done. And then, because he's scarfed, I can go into my I can either go into Lando or Tapu Lele. Now you are most definitely scarfed. You're not Choice Specs. I say none for now. Your Shadow Ball does way too much. I do not have Aqua Jet. So I kind of have to go out into Lando here. Have to go out to Lando. Now, do I don't think you stay in here, right? So if you don't stay in here. I U-turn. I U-turn all day here. I U-turn all day and then pay split to get Rotom back up to the point where I can live a Shadow Ball again. So I can come in and revenge kill this Gengar at some point. But you, for me, are scarfed. So you're going to go for... if you stay in, you're far more braver than I am. Far braver than I am, as he does actually switch out. It's June. So that's the Cutiefly, which is cute. But we see you lose a hell of a lot of damage. Hell of a lot of damage there, which is okay by me. That does give me Lele. if I want it. Also gives me this guy. So I think we'll take our Barracuda. And I think I click my liquidation. And we'll say goodbye to this thing. I think that's the play. And we go from there. Gengar took out Driftbloom. I just see to protect. That's fine. Scouting to see what I went for there. He was hoping I would go for like maybe close combat or something. The fact that I went for liquidation is kind of like, oh, who takes the hit now, because he hasn't got the Eldegoss. So the Barracuda's far more open, but the fact that he has the fact that he's got the scarf on the Gengar is troublesome. It just means that we'll have to keep Lando a lot more healthy, or we have to be very careful with how we play around Lando. We are going to go for liquidation here. We do claim Cutie Fly, which is nice. This brings in Gengar again. I've yet to see Gengar change move, so terrified. The problem here is that Barracuda basically can claim every single Pokemon bar this Gengar. Like every single Pokemon Gengar is able to, we're able to do work here. Like every single Pokemon, so I actually want to keep it. He's definitely he's scarfed. He's scarfed. Sorry, my dog's got a fright there. He's scarfed every day of the week here, right? Do I need my Lele? Not as much. Not as much. Not as much. Not as much. But we'll see. If he makes a hard switch here, I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna love him because I'll be able to scout for his speed. But we'll see what happens. Goes for Shadow Ball, yeah. That's fine. That was expected. That was expected. That means I bring the Lando. Okay. I just got greedy. I got greedy and it's put me in a bad spot. Let me have a think here. Do I want to... Do you play it safe here? You have Swampert that you can just go out into like every single time. So I am going to U-turn here. You got Swampert. You don't need this. Yeah. Sorry, you don't need to play aggressive. There we go. There we go. That's all you need. That's all you need right there. As the stones dig in, that's okay. I'm just going to U-turn about. Keep the Lando healthy as possible. Healthy as possible. All the time, all the time, all the time. I think we bring out Propeller again. That's all I can do, is I bring out Propeller one more time. You're definitely within range of this, so I'm more than happy to kind of go for it. Do I have the... I don't know if I have the guts to stay in here with our man here, but we'll see. I do have enough. I'm pretty sure I have enough here to go for a flip turn and kill this Corvic Knight. And that is a little bit more... That could be interesting. Yeah, I'm flip turning. I'm going to flip turn. I think we do that. Oh! Interesting. Ugh. So I could have set up on front of this cover now as I dropped my pen there. It'll be alright. Let me go grab it actually because it'll help me keep track of stats. It's been a mess. Okay. I still think we're in range of this for this flip turn to work, so I'm going to go for it. And I want to see what he does. He might go into Swampert. We do actually nail him. That's perfect. I'm going to say that was Barak. Barak has been a beast for us today. 3 kills for him. if he's scarfed, right? Man, Gengar is a beast, by the way. Like, my whole team gets ravaged by it. But if he's scarfed, how does my Rotom deal with it? My Rotom Heat. We ain't got no Spit F here, by the way. We are max Fizz Def. Shadow Ball. I'm on 68. Let me bring this down. I'm on 68. How much is that? 44%. There's like a small chance I live it. I'm going to go for it. There's a small chance I live this. So I gotta go for it. Gotta go for it. And see what it does. He can go out to Lycanroc here. There we go. That's okay. That's okay. He may miss the Stone Edge. He might have, because he can't go for Accelerock here. So I will go for the T-Bolt on the off chance he misses the Stone Edge. I actually should have gone Pain Split. Now I think about it. He does land it, which is fair. It would have been nasty hacks if he didn't. And you also claim Rotom, which is nice. So now I bring in my Barraskewda. We click Liquidation. Okay, how do I win this? I click Liquidation. If his Gengar is scarfed, we're in massive trouble here. Like, there's just no foregone conclusion. We're in massive trouble. I could click Flip Turn. Does Flip Turn actually beat this Lycanroc? As I'm on a major time scale here. Does my Flip Turn kill it? It does not. Actually, it does. So I Flip Turn here, and we just kill this thing. If it brings in Swampert, whatever. I'm just going to Flip Turn. There's the Accelerock. That does a chunk. We were never going to live a Shadow Ball anyway, so not as if we need that HP, but Lycanroc is gone. Barak flipping beast here, by the way. 4 kills today. That brings in the Swampert. Oh, sorry, that brings in Lando. He brings in Swampert. Pretty sure Swampert, as we will take toxic damage here, which sucks. Swampert versus Lando. I'm pretty sure our Lando will not be able to break through this Swampert. Pretty sure. Because you can just go for, if he's Flip Turn, right, doesn't matter. I think he's not low enough. There's Pert. So he obviously knows he can't touch me. I cannot bring in Pert here for free. Oh, sorry, my Barraskewda in for free. So I am going to go EP. And I'll see what he wants to do. If he Flip Turn is his safe play, right? So he should just go for that. That did nice damage. I was there thinking that had to be something crazy. And the Spit F drop. Has no bearing on the game because he just goes for the Scald. And knocks us out. This will give us what's his face? Barraskewda comes in, and he's probably dreading that Aqua Jet, but I don't have it. So, and if he's Scarf, then he wins the game. So that's how it's, and I'm pretty sure he is Scarf, but I'm just going to go for Liquidation. And if he's Scarf, he wins the game. Swampert does manage to get Lando. Barraskewda will get Lando as well. You just let this thing go down, buddy. That's all you do. And it'll just come down to Gengar. And we'll give Gengar Scarf. It's GG's. Barraskewda, by the way, 5 kills today. Like, what an animal. It's going to come down to this. I'm just going to click 2 buttons. And if he's Scarf, he wins. If he's not Scarfed, if he's something wild and different, he was Scarfed. GG's. GG's to our opponent, Incog. Great game. Great game. I think like he definitely had a 1 or 2 women that caused major issues. Gengar in prep, by the way, like insanely hard to deal with. There's certain, like, Specs was a major problem. Once I got the toxic on my Lando T, I was on a big timer, and then me not seeing Lycan Rock have play rough was a major problem for me. I should have definitely seen that coming, but it is what it is. But GG Star Pumping Incog, he brought, like, you know, the 1 or 2 Pokemon, that was a major problem for me. Gengar full stop run, like, is a major problem. But definitely the Scarf set definitely made it a bit more awkward. In hindsight, like, I was so worried about Specs. I should have been I should have prepped better for I should have prepped more for a Scarf, and I could have brought the Aqua Jet, and then all of a sudden then I win the game because the Bandit Aqua Jet wins me the game. But it is what it is. You can't win them all, unfortunately. But GG's to our opponent, Incog. Very well played. Go check out his channel. Link to his channel is in the description down below. What a great second season for him, especially after last season. He's done really good job, so fair play to him. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there today, folks. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please click the like button down below for me. If you guys want to see more of this content coming away on this channel, please click the subscribe button. And if you got any comments on the video, let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, on that note, I'm going to get on up out of here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.